Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 12 of our favorite female-fronted bands of all time. We've got 30 days in November. Each and every day, myself and you guys are listing one of our favorite 30 bands, rock bands, classic rock, hard rock, doom, thrash, power metal, progressive rock, pop rock, whatever. Our 30 favorite bands where you got a female or two, or possibly more, fronting a band, right? Doing a great job, right? Because we're giving some love to the ladies this month. I know we talk about a lot of, regular male-fronted bands, bands with male singers and whatnot, but there's a lot of great bands in rock and roll history that had, a great female frontwoman out there. That's what we're talking about today. So this particular band, not only one great front woman, but the whole band are females, and they were damn good at what they did. They were so young when they burst on the scene. They were with us for way too short a time, but gave us a lot of really cool music. And of course, that band is the Runaways, right? And this, I picked out my favorite Runaways album, which is Queens of Noise, I should say. And there they all are there, right? Sherry Curry on lead vocals, Joan Jett rhythm guitar, Lita Ford on lead guitar, Jackie Fox on bass, Sandy West on drums. All right. Of course, this would be the last album with Sherry on lead vocals. She would leave. Lita would basically come, not Lita. Joan would basically step up to the microphone and do the bulk of the lead vocals going forward. She did sing some songs on the first two albums, but it was mostly Sherry who did the bulk of the lead vocals. And they were all, basically teenagers here. Crazy, right? Again, the Runaways, a blend of like punk and early heavy metal and hard rock and blues rock and certainly some glam. You got some classic, the title track Queens of Noise is just absolutely terrific. Take it or leave it. Heartbeat, I love Playing with Fire. California Paradise, of course, you have a lot of people love the debut album. All right. Cherry Bomb is probably my favorite song from the Runaways. Absolutely love that as well. After Ms. Curry left the band, you've got albums like Waiting for the Night, which is a terrific album. You got the Live in Japan, the last album, and now the Runaways. We're talking like what, 2-3 years tops, right? Basically for all these albums. I'm trying to remember what the I believe by 1979, right? The band was basically done. And then, of course, everybody went and did their own thing. You had Sherry went and did some movies. You had Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. You had Lita Ford put together the Lita Ford band. So that would be the end of the Runaways. Very influential, though, because even though you had other all-female bands, excuse me, you had other all-female bands before them, they were the first kind of like, heavy all-female band. Doing, again, this early form of metal meets punk meets, glam, so to speak. But, good stuff. It's of its time. I find the Runaways music is very much a kind of late 70s thing. Would it have been interesting to see if the Runaways could have taken this formula and into the 80s where, glam rock and metal was all the rage? Perhaps. That would have been really interesting, right? Of course, both Lita and Joan had very good careers, especially Joan, and made quite names for themselves away from the Runaways. But it all got its start here. I mean, this was a very influential band that, whether you love them or not, it's great stories. I read Lita Ford's autobiography not that long ago, and she's got great stories to tell about these days, let me tell you. This was quite the whirlwind band who, never really, as far as like, sales and charting albums and all that stuff, I think that they had, obviously they had management that promised them the world and put them all on all these great tours, but they didn't really make any money out of all this stuff, and they pretty much got screwed over, like a lot of young bands did at the time. And it's a band of all very young females. We know the drill, right? We know the sordid history of the rock and roll business. So, but nonetheless, we have this great music from their very short time with us. So, the Runaways, Sherry Curry, Lita Ford, Joan Jett out in front, and the rest of the girls, right? Jackie and Sandy. So that's my pick for today. The Runaways. And Queens of Noise. Got any other cool pick? Yeah, there we go. I always love this shot of them. There are the classic five, right? The classic five. So anyway, let us know what you think of the Runaways down in the comments below, as well as your pick for today, day 12, here as we count down our favorite female-fronted bands of all time. We got plenty of time left, and there's plenty of stuff to come. So thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell. We also have the links below to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page, where we have all sorts of great Sea of Tranquility stuff on sale. And please do hit that like button before you leave. Very, very important. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We've got the UK Connection coming up in just a few hours, right? And then tomorrow we've got Ranking the Albums. Ben Dudai and myself will be ranking the catalog of German, technical, progressive death metal band Obscura. That's coming up tomorrow. And then, of course, we start the work week off with the Hudson Valley Squares on Monday. So thanks for watching, everybody. I am Pete Pardo. We'll see you real soon here. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.